So with New York Comic Con currently taking place over the course of this upcoming weekend, you guys already know what that means. Action figure pre-orders, action figure news, upcoming releases, prototypes are all going to be shown and announced over the course of the event. And that means action figure news videos, pre-order update videos from me and other collectors. So this time specifically, I'm going to stick to Dragon Ball just because we got a few Dragon Ball announcements yesterday, and I figured I might as well keep those in a separate video. Now, I'm not going to go into any kind of crazy detail or anything like that. Dragon Ball is not my forte. If you do want to see that, make sure to go check out my boy 86's video. I believe he uploaded it last night. I will leave the link in the description below. But anyway, in case you guys are new here, these pre-order update videos are always brought to you guys as long as you remember to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or you're new here, and let's get right into it. So the first figure on the list we have here is none other than a brand new Scouter or Saiyan Armor Vegeta. And I do believe this is Tamashii Nation's direct response to people who have been saying that they want a re-release of the original Scouter Vegeta we got several years ago. That being said though, while I believe this is a great looking figure, I don't think it's the response that fans have been wanting, mostly because the look we got before is specific to the Saiyan saga, and this look is specific to the Namekian saga. I don't have a problem with that at all, but I do think the fans that want a Namek saga Vegeta, they kind of want him in that look where he was fighting Frieza, mostly because he would look really good alongside the Saiyan armor Gohan and Krillin. That being said though, I do really love the look of this, man. You can tell all of these scenes are direct indications of battles he had during the Namekian saga, and to be honest, this is the armor that he wore most of the time. I love the early Akira Toriyama art style. The only issue I have with this is the shoulders. I don't like the way that they design these. I don't like how segmented they are and how they don't directly connect to the figure whenever you're able to get him in select poses. But sadly, I don't know any way that they could have fixed this, because if you guys had any of the older Dragon Ball figures that had the hinge system, then you'll know that those were very prone to breaking, and I think this is how they decided to get around it. Like I said, don't like how it is kind of gapping away from the actual figure itself. It just doesn't give it the proper fluidity for me. Now that being said, I'm definitely going to pick this figure up, as I'm sure most people will, because I mean, it looks really damn good. Now, for those of you who don't know, he is currently up for pre-order, and he is slated for a release of June 2024. So a little while away, but you've got plenty of time to get your hands on it. Also, he is a web exclusive, meaning select sites won't have him. He is currently up on Premium Bandai and places like Hobby Genki if you plan on buying it. Now, these next three figures haven't been put up for pre-order yet, but basically we got these promo images showing that they are coming pretty soon. And as you can see, we got I don't think this is a brand new, it's just a repainted Super Saiyan God Goku. This is one I have no idea where this came from, because we got this figure years and years ago, and then we did get a exclusive of it also. I don't know if it was San Diego or just some kind of event, but yeah, this is a figure we've already seen twice. As you can see, we got two new expressions. Not really, they're just repainted faces where he's looking off to the side. I don't particularly care for the looking to the side faces. I can't tell if the paintwork is different on the gi. It looks to be about the same. I may or may not pick this up. I don't really need it. But the next two figures we got announced are Pan and Trunks from GT, which I already know I'm not going to be getting. They look great, but I didn't get Goku, so there's no point in me getting these two. I do have the Super Saiyan 4 releases, and honestly, the only way I'm going to continue collecting anything GT is when we get villains. We really need Baby Vegeta. I would love Super 17, and then, oh my gosh, Omega Shenron, and then also another character I'd buy is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but the rest of it I don't particularly care for. I'm not a GT fan, but yeah, overall these are some pretty good releases. I do think Tamashii Nations could have done better with these, which is why I just kind of kept them grouped together. There are other characters I would much rather see in the Dragon Ball line, and based on the responses I've seen, people feel about the same way. I don't know what the heck it was, but this video took me way longer to record than any of my other pre-order update / action figure videos, just because the segment with the Scouter Vegeta figure, oh my god, I must have recorded it 20-30 times. If I start skipping over my words or stumbling, then I just delete the segment and then start re-recording it. But these videos are not scripted, and so it just takes time. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. If there's any more details you want regarding these releases, I will leave the link to 86's video where he discusses these, because Dragon Ball is more his forte than it is mine, so he might give you some information that I didn't, but I think I covered everything. Either way, go subscribe to his channel, because Dragon Ball is more his forte than it is mine. Now, getting past that, I do want to ask you guys, are there any figures in this video that you're planning on picking up? If so, which one? I feel like the Scouter Vegeta for a Dragon Ball fan is just mandatory. The Dragon Ball GT stuff, who knows? The God Goku, I don't see too many people copping that, but we'll see. Either way, comment below what you're planning on getting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That always helps me out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload new content. And last but not least, follow me on everything you see listed in the description below to keep up with my activity outside of YouTube. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe wherever you are, and bye.